So, Martell, I appreciate you, coming out. And,
Man,
when
no
the
doubt.
situation
No
took
doubt,
place, I
babe.
appreciate you protecting me. I didn't
Hey,
know she
babe,
was
we
going to come up from
family.
behind.
You know I'm gonna look out for you because you're family, baby.
Right. And, like, even when the situation took place, I was
Hmm.
going out there, me, I was calm. I
Yeah,
was
you was
chill,
calm. You really
and I
was.
just went out there and Wanda came from behind the table, started pointing her finger in my face. And I really, truly don't know what
Why
happened.
she do that? Why did she do that?
You, who? You got the pictures? Bring them. You got your phone? Bring them. Bring them. And Bernard, I see. Yeah, Bernard. Oh yeah, you talking about me? Oh yeah.
Calm
Yeah, bring
down,
it.
calm
Bring it. I don't
down,
care nothing about nothing.
calm
Yeah, that's right. That's right.
He keeps it real, expressing how we feel. Whoa. So come on in and sip some tea. Join the KOED family. We're about relationships and review, making it fun and just for you. Go with God, let God go with you. It's time for Courtney and Eddie.
I always put God first. What's up, KOED fam? Welcome back to another video. Courtney and Eddie. I'm Eddie, aka E-Dub. That's my lovely wife.
Courtney, also known as Coco.
And this is Courtney and Eddie. This channel is all about reviews. It's all about entertainment. It's all about relationships. I know they out of order, but you know what I'm trying to get at. And tonight, we're gonna be talking about love and marriage Huntsville. Yeah, y'all thought we were gonna be scared. We ain't gonna do it no more. Lies. I claim my time. I don't know. I just want to.
So if you're brand new to this channel, you haven't subscribed yet, go ahead and hit that subscribe button. We like to have fun over here. And if you have not already signed up for our Patreon, then make sure you sign up for our Patreon so we can talk about stuff that we can't talk about on a public platform.
That's right.
And we just more relaxed and, in a relaxed atmosphere and setting.
Too relaxed sometimes.
Yeah, you went to sleep on the last live, child.
Hey, what y'all doing? Ain't doing that, just chilling. That's why we be in Patreon. Y'all need to come over check it out.
So, and if you see any of the things that you want to purchase that we're wearing, if you're watching this video on YouTube, you should go up under this video. You should see the t-shirts and all that stuff, take you straight to our website. All right, you guys, so let's go ahead and get into it. And another thing, if you want to purchase makeup from the Lip Bar TLB, use our promo code KOEDFAM and you can get a discount, 10% off. Okay, so now all of that out the way, because some of y'all get an attitude when we do all of that, okay? So it's called We Need a Resolution. So Miss Wanda causing a whole bunch of ruckus, honey, and they need a resolution because this everything was started by what Miss Wanda said and what she said, and if it wasn't for her being on the show, then we would have a peaceful show and everybody would be harmonized and everybody would be good and cohesive. But Miss Wanda, one little person from Bessemer starting all this confusion.
Yeah, Miss Wanda is the new storyline now.
It was Ariane, honey.
Now it's Miss
She
Wanda.
said, stop putting my name out there, put some respect on my name and all that stuff. Even though she did what she did, but she ain't never been on camera on this show, but she was last time. But she was the talk of the town.
But now they got somebody that can be on camera. Now they got her as a storyline.
Yep. It was Martell. It was
this episode?
No, not this episode. In the times past, because of what Martell, and rightfully so, he wanted the castmates or whatever. So yeah, that situation happened. It was him, and then it was Ariane, and now it's Miss Wanda and stuff like that. So it always got to be one person that they gonna drag the whole season, and it's Miss Wanda.
Yeah, but the thing about Miss Wanda, I think she can handle her own. So it's not gonna really matter to her if she's a storyline and y'all come after her like that. I think she thrives in it.
Yeah.
I know y'all call her all kinds of names, but
yeah, Miss Wanda, she can hold. She from Bessemer, baby. Yeah. She can hold her own.
She has thick skin, trust me.
And then when I looked at the ratings from the last they were no bigger than the normals. They got
to do something, man. They got to do something.
So what y'all thought that fight was gonna do? Because people really and truly was tired of hearing. They saw it on social media, and nobody really wanted to watch.
I think that's what happened. When they put it on social media, you kind of took the sting out of it. You know what I'm saying? You took the thrill out of it when you put it on social media because everybody saw it 3 months ago. Right. Now when it came on the episode, people we seen that.
Yeah, seen it, been there, done that. What's next?
I think that was a misstep by production.
Yeah,
it was like a movie, man. You don't want to put all your
that's true.
Your plot line in the
trailer.
in the trailer. You know what I'm saying? Because when you go see the movies, oh man, they put all that in the trailer.
And then I've seen trailers where all the good parts was in,
Yeah,
and then I watched. I was like,
man, garbage,
I could
man.
have watched a 2-minute trailer.
Yeah, true. So yeah, production. If y'all gonna have something in the works that's gonna blow our socks off, don't put it on social media
At all.
Keep it hidden. Let us be surprised. Don't spoil it for us.
Well,
I think
actually, it was Mel that did it, so she was self-producing, like I said
man,
before.
it kind of backfired.
Yeah,
you
it
know
did, because the ratings wasn't that all of that. Okay, so let's go ahead and get it started. So it starts with Tiffany pulling up at Destiny's place, and Tiffany said that sorry for missing it, her event and everything, and Destiny said, "Girl, you ain't missing it." Destiny said that Stormy did come in with flowers, and she came in with a Gucci box. But their energy and everything, the situation they got going on right now is not in a good space. So, Destiny didn't receive it well. Stormy wants to have a conversation with them two. Destiny told Tiffany Stormy want to have a conversation with them two because maybe they can work out their issues. You want to say something? Mm-hmm. All right. So she also talked about Mel came to her event and did not speak.
Mel spoke. Destiny. Let's keep it real, okay? Now, Destiny, I understand you was in your feelings, but the woman did speak. Yeah, it was like she was speaking as she was passing by, and I know it's not what you wanted to hear from Mel. You wanted her to be like engaging you when she spoke to you, but yeah, you gotta keep it a buck. She did speak. Was it to her standards? No, it wasn't.
Right.
But she did.
Yeah, she did. I wish production would have let her see, girl, she spoke, honey, so that she can stop going around. But I guess it plays into all the drama.
It plays into making Destiny look crazy. She in a confession. She didn't speak. She did. Come on, production. Show her the doggone video.
Right.
Show her the video, y'all. Y'all so shady. So shady.
So she said that Destiny was telling Tiffany that, Mel stormed out and stuff like that and said, girl, you need a moment. Destiny said, girl, I am the moment. I said, damn, honey, I like that, girl. I am the moment. Okay. I guess she said, girl, you at my event, honey. So, anyway, let's see. She said, Destiny was telling Tiffany, she said, she should have got Mel escorted out like she did at Tisha's event.
Then production being shady once again.
Security.
I didn't know she said it twice. I thought she said it once.
No, I know she said it more than once.
God.
And she probably said more than that.
Ooh, she sound country.
Ooh, baby.
I thought I sound country, boy.
Child, come on now, but Huntsville is number one place to live, honey, and there's number one place to live.
And the reason why, because a lot of corporations are moving there now. So, of course, you're going to have people from all over the country moving to Huntsville. So, that's why they are probably ranked number one in the nation to move to live in.
So, you didn't know she said security. So, anyway, Shady Productions like, security. Okay, let's go ahead and get this straight because
you about to get on your soapbox?
Oh, yeah.
Okay, I'm going to let you have your soapbox.
Boom. You got something to say too, baby.
I'll let you do yours.
Oh, you gonna come by?
I'll come by you.
Okay, so y'all were in the comment section saying the difference is that Destiny's event was a public event and Mel's event was a private. The difference is that they told Stormy and Mel to come to Destiny's event. Okay, can we please argue the fact that production told Letitia to come to Mel's event as well? Can we please stop this? This is what is happening. Both of them everybody's on this show, and everybody has to show up for the most part at these different events. So Tisha showed up at Mel's event, and Mel contacted security and escorted her out. And it was very embarrassing. And so Destiny should have had some security and escorted Stormy and Mel out as well. So that's basically what it is, y'all. Let's keep it. You said keep it a book. Let's keep it a book, 100, whatever you want to call it. And just say that's both of them had the same situation and they was both handled different, but they should have been handled the same way.
Well said.
Child, they still gonna come with something else, honey.
Well said. Why are you clapping for her? Well, she was right.
So yeah. So you want to say anything on that?
Yeah. You right, babe. You right.
All right. So let's move on. Destin said that Mel wanted to go outside after that and pop off at Miss Wanda.
Not pop off.
Pop off or pop up, pop off or whatever. Destiny also said that everybody did apologize for how they reacted and responded or whatever at her event, except for
one person.
The person that started it all. Mel didn't start that. Wanda did. Can we please stop saying that? We know that Wanda said what she said on social media. Mel said, I'm going to call her. Mel seen the opportunity where Wanda was there and took her slow time getting there, but she had to first warm off by popping off at Bernard. And then she said, okay, now, when Wanda interjected, she didn't say nothing.
She baited Wanda.
Right.
She baited
That's
Wanda.
what she did by popping off at Bernard. Okay.
It dawned on me. It just dawned on me. When she popped off at Bernard, she baited Wanda to engage.
Okay.
And Wanda fell for the bait. Yeah. Okay, because she gonna take up for family. Mm-hmm. And Mel knew that. She's gonna take up for family. So she went after Bernard. Wanda was standing right there. So of course she's gonna interject. So that gave Mel all the ammunition she needed to go after Miss Wanda. So well played, Mel. Well played. So you really didn't go directly at Wanda. You went indirectly at her by going after her family in order for her to jump in so you can kind of clamp down on Wanda. Yeah. Well played.
So, but y'all still say that Wanda started it. Okay.
Well, you know, like I said, really disagree. All they looking at is that, you know, when Wanda jumped in on Mel. That's all they looking at. Okay. They don't look at the part when Mel jumped on Bernard to make Miss Wanda jump in the situation. You know what I'm saying? So yeah.
So let's move on to Tisha pulling up. What you pulling up in that big body Benz?
Yeah, that was the S class, man. I said, man, I wanted to do Huntsville have a contract with Mercedes up there. You know, Stormy, Mel, Maurice.
That's a good point.
Marceau, Tisha. They all driving Mercedes, man.
That's a good point.
The only person not driving Mercedes so far is Martell. He's trying to stay humble. I'm gonna drive my GMC.
So she pulled up in that, but it was already what? A G class in the drive. Well, I mean, what is it?
A G class.
A G class, but a G wagon.
Yeah.
So whose was that? And it was white. So do everybody except Stormy got a white G wagon down there?
They get a G wagon out like Skittles up there.
Okay, Stormy said, "I'm gonna put mine gold, baby. So y'all gonna know I'm standing out."
You know, in the G wagon, since it's I think it weighs over 6,000 pounds. You can use that as a tax write-off.
We think. Not sure.
We're not sure. But like you said, we think.
Yeah.
Don't use this and go, oh, that's what they said. G-Wagon. Then all of a sudden G-Wagon get repo. I thought I could use it as a tax write-off. That's what they said. No, we ain't saying that. I'm thinking that's what I'm thinking now. Don't take it verbatim.
So Tisha come in and sit down with Kim and Maurice and said that, you know, Marceau is mad at her, you know, is upset, you know, because basically he want her to stay up out of it. Marceau pull up in that's a Mercedes too,
yeah, Mercedes SLS AMG.
Yeah. So Marceau
they don't make those no more. So them cars probably over $200,000.
Oh really? So if he was to celebrate now, he probably get.
Oh, he'll probably get more than that. He'll get a grip for it.
Wow. Well, that's because they in that lawsuit.
But he had that car for a minute, though, man. He had that car for a minute.
So anyway, honey, I be trying to come up with anything. I know they gonna fire shots back at us. So if we come up with some, in the key. But anyway, so Tisha said that you know, the way that Marceau talked to her and just basically telling her, listen, don't say nothing about it. I don't want you to say nothing about it. She says very disrespectful. I was like, Tisha, don't get these folk no more ammo, honey.
Yeah,
I told you he abusive. I told you he emotionally abusive. And I know how to say abusive, but that's the way y'all
type it. said, what that R doing right there? I thought it was gonna be you. But no, basically, my soul, you're saying, don't put me in a situation that I have to defend that I have to can't get it out. That I have to defend my family.
Right.
Because if I have to defend my family, that I might end up going to jail or somebody's gonna get hurt. And later on in the episode, Funga Dundee basically said the same thing. Women sometimes will put men in a bad situation that a man has to defend his woman. So you got some women, they go think they big and bad, they go mouth off at another man. Now I gotta step in.
Right.
Now I get my butt whooped. You get your butt whooped. Now we two whipped butts on the ground. You know what I'm saying?
Yes.
So women, sometimes y'all gotta kind of think with your mind, not with your heart. Y'all sometimes get so emotional, y'all want to mouth off and get us in a situation that it turn out bad.
I think it's the way that Tisha was saying that the way that Marceau was just talking to her, she's like, I'm not a slave. Like,
You know now, Marceau.
And he probably was talking with aggression.
And he's probably still in his feelings. He's probably still upset. You know what I'm saying? So sometimes you got to kind of cool down before you start talking about a situation like that, because the other person's not going to take it like the way you're trying to prevail to that person.
Yeah.
Because he's probably still mad, still aggressive, like you said, and he talking to Tisha, and he came off as aggressive, and she felt like, you don't be talking down to me.
Right.
You know?
Exactly. So as they sit there and talk, and they was talking about, well, it seems like if Wanda can't control herself, she can't be around,
Why y'all think y'all act like Wanda's a Tasmanian devil? She can't control herself, man.
Yeah.
But the point is, y'all keep. Everybody's missing this show. Let's keep it real. Let's keep it a buck. Everybody's missing.
And they throw shade.
Yeah, so some people just take it to a different level, and that's just what it is. You know what I'm saying?
You can't. And when I say you can't poke the bear, then tell somebody how to react and respond. I mean that, but I'm gonna go deep into it.
Okay, like for instance, Martell. You poke him a couple times, he's gonna blow up. You know what I'm saying? Because sometimes at one point, dang, Martell real aggressive, man. You know what I'm saying? So you keep poking at somebody, like you said, baby, you can't tell this person how to react.
Right.
Some people react differently than other people.
But the thing is that some people are saying is that, that Ms. Wanda started everything with the situation in hand, talking about the paternity and all that stuff. Well, it started because, again, what was said on the nightcap with Tisha's
daddy
in her DMs. And like I said, you poke somebody, you can't tell them how low to go, and she just kind of went low and just said what she said on her lives and stuff. No, we don't condone that. No, we don't think that that's right. But again, that's what she did. And I'm only having commentary on what she actually did. I'm not gonna come over here and chastise a grown woman on what she did. Heck, if I was to poke her, she'd probably poke me back. Honey, I ain't ready for that smoke. Little bit of self. Yeah.
Hey, y'all give Wanda too much credit.
Honey, she from Belsville.
Enough
said. I know people from Belsville, honey, and I know all of them can lay some.
Well, like I said, Wanda has a lot of bite. She does.
Yeah.
Man, come on, man. I met people like Wanda all the time growing up. I'm used to people like that. I know how they are. We used to play spades with people like that growing up in the projects, man. Yeah, people like Miss Wanda. I know people like Miss Wanda since I was like 10 years old. So I know what type of person she is. Yeah, we know how they used to grow up, friends of the family, of my family, had, switchblades and razors on it. All kinds of mess. You know what I'm saying? Right. So I grew up in that environment, so I know people like Miss Wanda. So yes, I'm from the other side of the track. I am. Grew up in the project. So yeah, man, y'all, ooh, Miss Wanda. She's just, y'all just,
So Marceau said that, well, forget all that. I want to talk about business. Let's get back to business. And Tisha said, well, listen, I don't want Martell. I don't want to work.
I kind of figured that was coming. I figured that was coming because Tish was already on the fence about Martell coming back.
Right.
Now after this blow up at the Destiny's event, yeah, I kind of figured it was gonna sway Tisha for not having Martell to come back.
Right.
Especially y'all trying to attack her mama, of course.
Yeah.
And like Kimmy said,
The mama was trying to attack them. What?
Oh, I'm sorry, y'all. I'm sorry. What am I thinking? I'm thinking I'm talking to rational people. You're joking, y'all. Y'all the one ain't rational. Y'all so bad. But yet y'all here watch us, man.
We appreciate
Yeah,
y'all.
we really do.
Go ahead and hit that like button. Some of y'all be ready to hit the thumbs down. Soon as the video out there, look. We keeps it. Bam.
They probably got a thumb down already pre-programmed.
And we doing something light and fluffy. But anyway, it's all good. It's all good. Hey,
we still love y'all.
This part of social media, you're not gonna agree, and you can agree to disagree. And we appreciate those that agree and to agree to disagree, but they do it so respectfully,
Right.
Man. We agree.
These are the ones that's so
We
disrespectful and whatnot. They call it all kinds of names.
Y'all don't see it because we've been deleted and blocked them.
And y'all be so vicious towards us. But guess what? We still love y'all.
Mm-hmm.
We know y'all just kind of brainwashed right now. Y'all still
just put God first.
Yeah, y'all still
they Christians and they acting like that. Oh yes, they see it, baby.
Yeah. I know y'all still in the Matrix. Y'all ain't took the red pill yet. Okay, you ain't seen the Matrix, have you?
No, I haven't.
When they had to break out because they was in the Matrix and they was like under this trance of the machines, and you got to take the red pill to come out of that trance, and you start to see the world for what it is. So
they've been melanized.
Yeah, so melanized is like the Matrix.
Okay. So let's throw them the red pill so they can come out.
I don't want the red pill. Let me stay in there. They
do like them. So anyway, so Tisha's like, she don't want, work with. She real skeptical about that. And let me say this. I think she's doing that really to get under Marceau's skin.
Oh, no doubt. That was a petty move. I'm glad you caught that. That was a petty move.
She did that because in that moment, honey, he
started
looking crazy.
Marceau, he's like, dang, don't want to make her look back and go against her. Then so he said, well, if that's what she said and she the majority owner, just got to do what you got to do.
Sorry we had to do that break, honey. My son had to come over here and change my headlight and stuff. So yes, he's a mechanic. I'm trying to get everything together. I'm tired. I'm hot now. So let's go ahead and get this video, finish this out. So Martell is pulling up in Melody's house, and they sit down in the back and they talk. And so anyway, they talk about how Destiny said that Mel didn't speak. Mel said she did. The cameras, the production did rerun, and she said she did. Mel said that she was calm, and Wanda came in from around the table and everything. And we all know that that's not true. Now, sometimes people do forget what exactly took place, but we know that Mel came in poking with Bernard, and which, like you said earlier, provoked Wanda. And Wanda was finna pull up some on her phone. The world may never know. I don't know what she was finna pull up. But again, Mel had the energy toward Miss Wanda. And Wanda came from around the table to show her whatever, but then that's when the fingers started pointing. So.
Yeah, that's what happened. All of that. And, yeah. Go ahead, man.
So Mel said that she appreciated Martell for stepping in. Martell was like, bet, for sure, Wanda is messy, and you can't sit up there and attack the children like that. He said that Wanda is negative. What else he said? He said a whole bunch of stuff about Miss Wanda.
She's dirty. She's negative. She likes to hit below the belt. She is nasty. And I know y'all was like, ooh, yes, Martell. Tell him, Martell.
Give it to us. Give
That's
it to
right.
us.
Give him some more. Give him some more. Yeah, well, he ain't like you a month ago. We love you now.
Ain't that the truth, honey? When he speak their language, oh yeah, they like him. But when he don't, they don't like him.
Yeah.
So he said all of that, and the thing is that he did say that Wanda, hit below the belt and all that stuff or whatever. And I think that sometimes they all do.
Yeah, but let's keep it real. Wanda do hit below the belt, but like you said, you can't be poking somebody and and try to kind of don't realize how they're gonna respond back to you.
Exactly.
And that's who she is.
Yeah.
You go after her, if you tap her, she gonna hit you with a sledgehammer.
Right.
That's who she is.
Yeah.
So.
And like Wanda said before, even she said this on our interview when we interviewed her sometime last year. That before it was even a Love and Marriage Huntsville, Wanda hung out with all of them, and they knew who Miss Wanda. None of this is a surprise as who Miss Wanda is. The reason that she came on the show is because Carlos was like, "Who is this woman that was going off on Marcel?" So this is what, in a sense, she was hired for, to give the energy. I do understand that sometimes you can go below the belt and cause other drama, but let's just keep it real and honest. They all do shady stuff. They all sometimes hit below the belt. They all get their little jokes in, just like when Marceau said, I think Maurice was said, so you gonna hire, get
hire Martell, and he said, what he said?
He said, I can't hire somebody that don't have a license.
Oh yeah,
something like that.
Certified license.
Yeah.
It was a low blow. It was shade. They all throw shade at one another.
But sometimes it's fun shade or a little shade, and then sometimes it's gutter, as Ayana say, gutter snipe. It's gutter shade. You know what I'm saying? And get people kind of in their feelings and riled up.
Yeah, and the thing is, like you said about Miss Wanda before she got on the show, Carlos saw something in her that he liked.
He's seeing her going off.
Yeah, so he said, we need that on TV.
Right.
He didn't have to hire her, you know what I'm saying? But he did. So something she did he liked.
And let's just keep this 100. A lot of people like Wanda more than people that don't like Wanda.
Oh yeah.
And it shows in the viewership. And sometimes when I go out there and look at the ratings and stuff like that, so it shows in that fact. And we see that right now everything is about Wanda. Everything is about Wanda. But Mel said that Wanda been coming at her for 3 months now. Wanda is always coming if she's provoked. Most of the time, she don't go after people if she's not provoked.
Okay.
I'm trying to think what the 3 months is. Has Mel been saying something?
It's like this. Mel says 3 months. You gotta look at Miss Wanda like the Candyman. Okay? If you go in the mirror and say Candyman 3 times, he's gonna come for you. You know what I'm saying? So if you poke at her, she's gonna come for you. So don't poke. Like Candyman. Don't say it 3 times. He's gonna come for you. And don't poke it. Don't bring the name up. She gonna come for you.
Let's see. So Martell wants to have a dinner with the guys, I guess, and girls. At first, I thought it was just literally with the guys.
No, he said all 6 people. Yeah. And why he's trying to get all these people back in one room together. And I know it's production doing this because y'all want everybody in that room, and it's a lot of tension going on. It's a lot of mess still that's unanswered. You got a lot of things that's unresolved. Why put people in that room like Tisha and Mel? Okay, you asking for something that bad to happen.
And Mel was like, he said if that's okay with you. It's kind of like the going back. And you looked at it from a different way. I looked at it from, now y'all done got all that out the way. Y'all trying to come back to the original.
It's too late.
She said not the comeback group, but kind of going back to the original of when y'all first started on this show, which is the reason why I wanted to do the review, because it was like, okay, I see,
But the problem is with that is too much damage has been done. I'm not going to be freeing you after you drag me through social media. I'm not going to be freeing you again after you almost came to a fist fight.
Let's keep it 100. They wasn't friends before this show.
True that.
There's been said time and time again that, Melanie and Tisha, just the 2 couples, they were friends at one point, but for a year, they was no longer friends. And now they pop up on this show, and you trying to put friends that was not friends no more back as friends.
Not just that. Not just back as friends. After this been said about my mom, this been said.
Yeah.
You know, then you got the Mark and Miss Van situation.
Right.
It is too much went on to try to be friends again, in my opinion. You know what I'm saying? That's just me.
Mel said that if they remove Miss Wanda out the group, then maybe they can come back to a good place of cohesiveness, because it seems as though Miss Wanda is the one that started all the mess and stuff.
The Tasmanian Devil.
Yeah.
Miss Wanda.
So that Miss Wanda got a lot of power then, because friends that wasn't friends before, and that Miss Wanda had nothing to do with the breakup of their friendship, right?
Miss
But
Wanda,
now she's the cause of the friendship being broken up.
Miss Wanda is the new version of Thanos. She's that powerful. You know what I'm saying?
Really?
You know, Thanos is that one big villain in the movie.
Mm-hmm.
That's Miss Wanda right now. And we're gonna start calling her Thanos because she got that much power and everybody's scared of her.
Yeah.
She'll snap that finger, half of y'all gonna disappear.
So Tiffany comes to Stormy's, I can't even call that no house. That's an estate, right?
Oh yeah,
It's
yeah,
huge.
Yeah.
I was like, golly, that's nice.
She got horses. She got horses, big dogs, and a lot of land, a long driveway. You gotta have a half tank of gas to get from the road to the main house.
Yeah. So she's walking her beautiful dog, Smoke. And she said she's gonna let him off on the leash.
Bad idea.
Smoke, she said, he ain't gonna go nowhere. Smoke said, what
Watch
you
it.
say? He kept looking back like,
Smoke said,
I'm out of here.
Smoke said, man, I've been watching this whole season. I don't want no parts of this. I'm out.
And so, what's her name? Her husband, Courtney, he was eating a bologna sandwich or something, but I'm sorry, not bologna chopper, it's probably a steak sandwich. But they all
it was a ham. Probably pig ear, man. Cause he like, what? Courtney going well? I had slide down the
No, Smoke the dog, gone well.
Going well what?
Courtney is the husband.
No, I said.
You said Courtney gone well?
To get smoke.
Oh, okay. I didn't understand. But anyway, so, never mind, babe. So Storm is talking to
You got rub on. I'm trying to patch your eye. Get off me.
It's okay, baby. It's all right. So Stormy.
Stormy?
Stormy.
It's Stormy. What you trying to say?
Storm, child. I don't know. It's just Stormy is talking to Destiny about that she
This ain't no X-Men.
thinking about having a baby, another baby. At first, she was like, nope. But now, she done settled down and everything. So, in her mind and with her first child. And she thinking about having one. She said the third one that she may do a surrogate or something like that. It's like, okay. So, but yeah. So, they talk about that. Tiffany saying, how she think about it and she want to have a baby as well. So it seems as though it started raining at the blue, honey. So that's Alabama weather for you. Give you no warning sometimes.
Yeah.
So they had to run up her driveway.
Ooh, it was me. I just had to get wet. I ain't running that driveway. I'm sorry, I'm out of shape.
And imagine the camera crew out there too. They was like, ooh, we weren't prepared for this.
Yeah, man, bunk this, man.
So they had to go up on her patio and, talk about what happened at the event and everything. Storm give her side and said that she never seen an old lady run behind a car like Miss Wanda is. I ain't never seen no old lady do that.
See, here's the thing. You got regular old people. You got project old people. Project old people are not really old. They might be old in age.
Who project?
I'm just saying from the other side of the track people.
Oh.
Okay.
That don't mean they project.
Yeah, I'm just saying, okay,
right.
hood people, that's
Okay.
good.
Okay.
Hood old people. It's totally different. You see like old Unc out there smoking in Newports and stuff. He could be 60 years old, but he can still lay them hands. You know what I'm saying? But you got another old person, he all frail and old. So it's a difference. So that's why Miss Wanda can do what she do. Because she hood old. You got hood old and regular old. Which one are you going to be? See, I'm hood old. So when I get...
Child, please. Honey, you get out of breath going up the steps, child. Listen.
Yeah, like...
Let's go. So, anyway, so she said that, and so she also talked about her and Destiny, but she throws a lot of shade at Destiny and Madonna, and...
Now, okay, yeah, I'm glad you brought that up. Now, At first, I was like, all right, I can see Stormy. She's been genuine about trying to be, trying to kind of mend fences with Destiny.
Right.
But you go on your confession and throw major shade.
Mm-hmm.
Now I see why Destiny was treating you the way she was treating you at her store.
Right.
Cause she has to keep you at arm's length because she still don't trust you.
Right.
And by you doing that in your confessions, man, I can see why she don't trust you, man.
Yeah.
Come on, Stormy, you better than that. You're a businesswoman. You have your own empire.
Well,
You have horses.
sometimes, people, like you said, people talking about they support black businesses, stuff like that, and then throw shade. But, some people hadn't even gotten some of the orders that they ordered from Canvas. Yeah, beauty. So, they still waiting on their orders and they paid for them. So
Maybe they backed up. Maybe it's
But what I'm
a
saying
logistic thing.
what I'm saying is you can't throw shots at somebody else's
Yeah, I
business
get it,
and
yeah.
not expect somebody to throw shots at yours.
Yeah, come on. Y'all supposed to be sister girls, man. Business boss women, man. Y'all don't be doing that, man. I don't care if you Miss Wonder, Stormy, Mill, or Destiny. Come on, y'all. Come on. Let's have a kumbaya moment here. Jeez.
All right, so let's go into the next one. So Martell is going over to talk to Chris, and of course he want to talk about the situation. Everybody got to go to somebody, and it's just what they do.
No, this is like this episode. This episode this week was all about the repercussions and the fallout from last week. That's all this episode was about.
Yeah. So Martell talked about Huntsville being no one place to live. He also told Chris about the situation that took place and
Huntsville's
how
still kind of country too, y'all.
kinda.
Come on now, y'all.
When we went down there to Black Sun and we just driving through there, it was country.
I'm saying Stormy still got horse. Well, that ain't country, but still it's country.
It's a little country, but a little elegance to go to.
Yeah, I give y'all a little elegance because y'all got the rocket, the
high class country.
I
I'm
don't
talking about Stormy Estate.
Okay. I drove through. Y'all got the nerve to look down on people in Birmingham. Y'all just got traffic light 10 years ago.
Yeah, it's finna go down there now. So anyway, so they said that they are. He said that we're Team Hope, and all that stuff, and no matter what, we're gonna come together. And that Mayor invited him on vacation. He was like, Chris was like, okay, since you done took up for, I guess you felt, look, okay, we can do this. Come back together, and I always be Team Hope. But she invited him before the situation even took place. Let's see. He did say that Marceau and him are not going to move forward. They're not going to work together. Martell also said that they also going to come together not to bring the comeback group back, but to come back together to actually, try to talk and have a conversation. And Chris was like, okay, so you got Mel and Tisha?
That's what I'm saying, man. Even Chris picked up on that, man. Come on, you got Mel and Tisha there, and they still got beef. You gonna bring them together? Now, if they get into it and they get nasty, y'all gotta separate them. Then one of the men gonna have to step in. Then y'all gonna have beef, and it's gonna blow the whole situation out of control, man. It's too toxic right now. It's too soon. Too soon for them to get back together, in my opinion.
Yeah. And Martell said, well, we'll keep them separated.
That's
but
not
you notice
enough.
in the upcoming episode, they got the Hope sitting at the top of the table. I said, nah, if y'all not together, one sit at one end, one
I
sit at the
promise
next
you,
end.
man.
It looked like y'all was together.
I remember, I don't do it like Martin do. I remember 6 months ago, Mel couldn't stand being in the presence of Martell. Y'all co-signed with it. She need her peace. She need to leave that man alone. I hope Martell burns in hell. Yeah, y'all, some of y'all, yeah. But now they tried to make that power couple happen again. They said
co-parenting.
This has nothing to do with co-parenting.
They co-parenting.
It has nothing to do with co-parenting.
But they is.
It don't have anything to do with it.
Yeah, dude.
Break her fingers. Get off of that keyboard. Come on, man. That's bunk, man.
So Martell is looking for a house. He wants Chris to look for him a house, or he looking for a house, whatever Chris do. He a brokerage or something like that for broker.
realtor, yeah.
And because he said right now he rented his house and he got 6 months. Alright, so anyway, Stormy, it'd be a lot. These videos be a lot because they have a lot of scenes, you know what I'm saying, in each one. So Stormy invited Destiny to her place. And Stormy wanted y'all to see what she got going on at the warehouse.
Man, it's good to see that though. It's good to see behind the scenes.
It's refreshing to see business.
Yeah, she
because
walked
that was
through.
one of the reasons we started watching.
Right, how she was walking through the whole warehouse and stuff, and handling things, and just being that boss chick that she is. It's good to see that, you know, not just her. You know, it's good to see Destiny trying to get her store back up and running. You know, it's good to see that behind the scenes. And I'm gonna leave it at that.
So, Stormy said that she invited Destiny to her place because she want to have a conversation. Destiny said, I appreciate you for bringing that Gucci bag, box, whatever it was, but I really would appreciate it if you brought some Canvas Beauty there. And Stormy explained why she didn't.
And she did a good job explaining that too.
You explained to the people.
Basically, what she did was she went through a broker, I think that's what it was, and at first she was like distributing stuff to stores on her own. So now she's going through like a middle person, and that middle person basically is taking care of all of that distribution for Stormy. So Stormy don't have to do anything to put her stuff out there in the stores. So when Destiny was asking her, it was in the middle of that process, and Stormy couldn't stop that process. So now Destiny's gonna have to wait like everybody else have to wait for her stuff if she wants to put in an order for Stormy merchandise,
right?
Because she has to go through that broker, and that broker is going to send it out to this, different stores
to the masses.
Yeah, that's right, baby. To the masses. That's right.
I appreciate you explaining.
I tried my best.
You did good.
I did all right.
Anyway, so Destiny said she talks about, she appreciates Stormy for coming to her place, even though at that time she wasn't receiving it, but she appreciated how she came up to her and actually had a conversation, because she said Mel didn't do that. She wished that Mel would have did that the way she did. And so Stormy basically wants them to get back into a better place, and Destiny like, listen, don't push the envelope. Like, don't do that. Please don't do that. So, and on her confessional, Stormy was just saying too that she should have had a conversation with Mel. Don't wait until Mel leave, which we said that last time, in order to say something. Say something right there when she in your store, but she didn't do that. But yeah, Stormy seems like she's pushing for them to have a conversation. But yeah, squash it, because sometimes you just can't repair the damage that's been done. It's just you just move on from that person.
Right.
And just become co-workers, work together, do what you got to do, and go home. So in the next scene, you got Marcel and Tisha are at Black's, and Q walks in. For those that don't know, he's Funkadelic. And he was saying that he hadn't been to Huntsville in 14 years, and him and Marcel go back and forth about Huntsville and South Beach and all that stuff, because Q is in Miami right now.
Yeah, somehow, and I hope and pray that Marcel was tripping and joking about South Beach and Huntsville being the same. Because last time you and me went to South Beach, it wasn't like that. It was hustling and bustling and lit and crunk and hype and all that. And Huntsville, when I walked around Huntsville, I said, okay, a little country there, a little chicken there, a little pig there. South Beach didn't have nothing. That's what I'm trying to get at. So I don't know. I'm assuming Marcel was just trying to make a joke. Just
be fun. So it seems as though Q said, listen, I ain't bring nothing, so can I get a martini or a margarita for free? And so he said, listen, dude, Marcel was like, dude, you can get something for free because you helped me out. And Q was like, listen, I just want to commend Marcel for not being able to interact, for being able to interact with somebody that is a homosexual, because it's always this stigma if a homosexual guy is talking to a heterosexual man, then either that heterosexual man gonna push back like, hey, I want you, something like that. It's such, because maybe heterosexual also have this stereotype. But then Marcel explained, like, man, I don't have no problem chilling with you. He said, because he don't swing like that. And then he said, but a lot of times when that happens, when guys are so what is it, homophobic,
Mm-hmm.
then they got something in them that they dealing with.
Yeah,
I totally agree.
and he's right. And think about it, you gotta be a heterosexual man. A heterosexual man has to be secure in his manhood.
Right.
If he's secure in his manhood, he has no issues dealing with people such as Q. You know what I'm saying? And you know, some people just not comfortable. Some guys just not comfortable because they feel like if they interact with a homosexual man, that his friends like, oh man, you know, man, what you doing, man? You know, we got to question you now. You know what I'm saying? So you give it in to peer pressure.
Right.
So if you're secure in your manhood, you should, in your womanhood, that shouldn't faze you whatsoever. Okay, but now some people do it because of their religious background too. They throw religion into it and they don't want to deal with people like that. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Me personally, you know, hey, I'm secure in my manhood. I can conversate with you and talk to you knowing that I'm a straight heterosexual man. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
But some guys just, you know.
But he commend him for that and all that stuff. So anyway, so Q was like, listen, let's push all that back. Let's get to the nitty gritty. Let's see. So Q was saying that he saw on Mel, Q was saying, okay, so, you know, what's going on in Huntsville? I hear what's going on. Marcel was like, oh, it's chilled here. What are you talking about? Everything good.
Everybody trying to
everything Gucci, honey. So he said, that ain't what I heard. I seen on Mel Live that there was some kind of altercation, something that took place and everything. And it seems as though there was a scuffle going on between the guys and stuff. And so anyway, that's when it go on.
So basically, Q confronted Tisha and said, "You know what? I'm gonna make this short real quick." Q said to Tisha, "You need to get your mom under control." Basically, you know what I'm saying? I understand. You know, Tisha said, "Well, I don't want to disrespect my mom." And Q, which made a good point. Now he brought some gems.
He do. Q I do like the way he think.
Yeah.
Before you get into saying that part, but Q was also saying too is that, you know, I understand that the thing where, you know, people, where the Bible say that, you know, honor thy father and thy mother. And he said sometimes you can't go by that. And I can say that by watching, you know, Q videos, is that, you know, he has a place, that's his personal belief because of some situation that went down with him, and he expressed that on his channel that he don't believe that, you know, hey, my mama comes sideways, I'm gonna come back to her sideways. So he believe in, you know, kind of like, hey, you know, I'm gonna get back at you. I won't do that on thy mother and thy father thing. So I wanted to put that out there.
Okay, I'm gonna make it short, quick, and sweet for y'all. Now, Funky Dinevy, aka Q, was telling Tisha that she needs to get her mom under control. And like he said, because things was legal and right back then in the past, doesn't mean they're right for now, for the present, okay? Because, heck, slavery was legal back then. It's not legal now. It wasn't right back then either. It's still not right now, but it was legal back then.
Right.
So all that, like I said, honor your mom and dad, it's a place and time for that, you know? I understand you don't want to disrespect your parents, but sometimes you gotta put your mom and dad in check if they're doing wrong.
Right.
And that's what he's basically trying to tell Tisha: put your mom, check your mom, tell her if she don't straighten herself up, she don't need to come around no more. Yeah. Now, like I said, I understand what Funky Dinevy was saying, but I understand where Wanda coming from too. She from the old school. She gonna try to protect her cubs. That's the bottom line. Even Miss Van try to protect her cub. You know what I'm saying? Parents gonna protect. I still protect my cubs if I have to. So y'all think Miss Wanda bad? Shoot.
So in the confessional, that was where Marcel was saying, well, you know what? Q gave a lot of good advice, so maybe we need to go and not talk to Dr. Francis no more. And Tisha was like, okay, yeah, we're gonna talk to Dr. Funky.
Dr. Funky? How funky can you get? Dr. Funky. Funky fresh.
Yeah. But that was pretty much it, you guys. I think next week is going to be better because now we're going to sit down.
You know you told my name right.
What?
I remember I was in the military.
Your name was Funky Dinevy?
No, I used that funk name. I gave the name to somebody. I gave the other one the chick, you know, in the military. She was kind of chunky, but she was cute. It's chunky. I just go, ooh, chunky but funky. Yep.
So next episode, they're gonna sit down at the table and have a conversation about, you know, all of this. And yeah. All right, you guys. On that note, we're gonna go ahead and get out of here. Don't forget to go with God and let God go with you.
Right. Yeah. Always put God first, and don't forget, be chunky but funky.
Hey!